touring and riding, it's not about one day. It's a journey of a lifetime. My name is Anshul Bahl. You can say I am a sailor by profession and biker by passion. From my first toy till my first bike, it was bikes for me. I mean, it was like, you can't explain that, but something like love at first sight. When you were a kid, you like that. When you grow big, your toys just grow bigger. I don't know, that passion started growing and it just never, never subsided. It just continuously, it started increasing. I'm in Merchant Navy, I'm sailing. So it's like traveling here and traveling there, So my traveling and my passion, my hunger for adventure, it never stopped. The journey with Harley started with way back in 2003. Let's say almost 20 years back. I was in Sydney, Australia. Outside a bar, just walking around the streets, I had one bike, something like a chopper. I was just sitting on the bike, getting my pictures clicked, and this guy came outside, big guy, big Australian, badass, rough around the edges. He came and told me, mate, if I ain't yours, don't touch it. So I don't know, that thing triggered something in me that, I want to get the Harley. And I want a badass looking bike, badass sounding, badass looking, and that's what made me buy this. Then I had an amazing journey with this bike. She's with me almost 9 years now, and I'm taking care of her, she's taking care of me. I went on my first date with my wife to a Harley showroom to book this bike. She was also happy. She supported me throughout my Harley journey, throughout my all biking journey. This bike is almost 30,000 kilometers old. So out of that 20,000 we have ridden together. This is my maintenance cave. I clean the bikes here. I take care of them. I make them shine. The more clean, the more beautiful they looks, the more gorgeous they are. So I have so many helmets and all, but I have only one head. So now it's becoming an obsession that I should have this, I should have that. The main thing is now it's getting towards the safety thing, that if it is more safe, I'm going to get it. Because as the age goes, you have the family, you have the kids, so now you have to take care of yourself, and you want to ride for whatever the healthy years remaining, healthy human years, whatever we have remaining, we have to ride that. I start my ride at sunrise and I don't ride after sunset, that is the principle I follow. No more riding between that period, unless until absolute emergency. But whatever the emergency, you don't want to become an emergency to attend an emergency, because in the end you have to ride the next day. That's not the last day you are going to ride in your life, and that should not be your last day, because touring and riding, it's not about one day. It's a journey of a lifetime. Last year I was doing some off-road training, and I got too overexcited. I took a big jump on a bike and had a fall. Broke my ligament on the shoulder. It was 50% torn and orbital bone fracture and everything. And I wasted 3 months getting recovered. Okay, it was nothing major. I can still, I was with my family, but I was not feeling good for the kid, for the family, that okay, why I did that, And nowadays we have so many, controlled environments where we can enhance our skills, where we can practice. So why not do that? Make a small investment. It really helps a long way. The trainings which I had done, the flat tracks which I have done, it made me a better and a safer rider. I have now more safety margin. I know what is happening on the road, on the bike. I can, brake faster, brake quicker, react faster, control the situation better. So invest in the time. If you want to really do the riding, I was riding solo in Australia for a few days, somewhere back in 2017, and I was on a road glide, and somehow in a remote town of Byron Bay, I remember I met Sandeep and Sunil. I think they were on their bikes doing that 45-day tour of Australia, and I was standing on the petrol pump. I saw these two guys coming up, one on a Ducati and one on the Ninja with the Indian flags, Castrol and everything. So I said, yaar, ye to apne desi bande lag rahe hain. And we had a nice little chat at the pump, having the coffees and it was a small surreal meeting, but it was a memorable moment for me, at least, because out of remote, you are meeting these two guys from ex-BHP from India at a remote petrol pump station in Australia, So that was the moment, the ex-BHP moment for me, what you can say. So, and I still remember that, 5 years down the line, I the biker, and this is my story.